Spider-Man is swinging around the Savage Land trying to find new heroes. He enlists the help of the best tracker, Wolverine. Together they are being chased by dinosaurs. Spider-Man falls through the forest but gets caught in a web before the hungry dino approaches him. Oh, the irony. Just as the dino is about to eat him, he escapes. He swings its mouth shut, but it doesn't work. Finally, Wolverine comes slashing and dashing, using his brains to get the trees to fall on the dinosaur. You might be wondering what this place is. The Savage Land is a place hidden deep in the heart of Antarctica. It is a primordial world where dinosaurs, volcanoes, and venomous plants exist. Wolverine, of course, is used to this place. They're looking for Kazar, a resident wildland hero. Wolverine can't find him and leaves Spidey to get eaten by bugs. They clear through the jungle, and Wolverine senses something as well as Spidey's sense. Kazar suddenly jumps them, and they start to fight. Spidey quickly tries to calm the situation down, but Kazar doesn't listen. Tarzan uses the vines as whips before whipping out the blades. Spidey dodges being a Spidey kebab before they come to a stalemate. Spider-Man introduces them, and Kazar explains that two strangers kidnapped his brother Zabu. Spider-Man explains that he's assembling a team, and Wolverine finds tracks. They follow the trail as Wolverine picks up a trail, and Spidey is impressed with Kazar's swinging, and Kazar explains that he's used to the jungle as it's his home. They finally find Zabu, which turns out to be a saber-toothed tiger. He rushes in, but they get caught in a trap.
It's a trap!
Wolverine tries cutting his way out, but it doesn't work, and suddenly, Kraven the Hunter approaches them, accompanied by Taskmaster. They had tried to recruit Kazar, but he refused, so they kidnapped his saber-tooth. Kraven tries to kill them, but Spidey saves them. Kraven then darts them, but Spidey protects the rest, leaving himself to be hit. They hit him with poison, which unleashes a beast inside a man. Spider-Man is gone, and he attacks Wolverine. The savage Spider-Man doesn't calm down, and Wolverine jumps on his back. Spidey overcomes Wolverine, but Kazar saves him. They continue to fight while Kraven and Taskmaster watch from a distance. Kraven is hoping to unlock the keys to immortality from the Sabertooth somehow, and that's why he's working with Taskmaster. Kazar hears Zabu and runs after the noise, but Wolverine reminds him that Spidey took a dart for him, and he owes him. Spider-Man webs them and runs away, but there is an antidote for Spidey's case. Spidey argues with his good self before knocking out a dinosaur and smacking it across the field. He blinds it before headbutting it from above and knocking it out. Spidey takes it slow roast it, but is interrupted by Wolverine, who delivers the cure, a skunk in the mouth. Spider-Man wakes up on a plane with the team, and he's reminded of his mission. He doesn't remember what happened, probably for the best. They are hunting down Kraven, and Kazar went along for his brother. Spider-Man comforts him and promises to get his brother back. They approach New York and attack Kraven's ship, but this is all part of Kraven's plan. Spidey deflects enemy missiles, but misses one and they get hit. The controls are frozen, and they begin crashing. Wolverine tells them to get out, and Spidey parachutes them down. Kazar leaves him alone in the city. He is horrified by all the people and the noise before Spider-Man saves him. He says that he doesn't understand how people live this way, but Spider-Man tells him to focus on his surroundings and what he's after. He picks up Zabu's scent, and they make their way towards him. He overhears Kraven's conversation explaining that the one who captures the heart of Sabretooth will live forever. Kraven has Sabretooth chained, preparing for a ritual. This opportunity only comes once every 1,000 years, and he must be sacrificed at this exact location, at this exact time. Before he can kill Sabretooth, Spidey grabs his knife. Kraven pulls out another knife, but Spidey shoots in his face. Kazar refuses to join Taskmaster, and he's knocked off building, but Spidey saves him. Wolverine comes back to save them, and unleashes on Taskmaster, crashing into the river. Kraven tries to finish the job, but they hold him off, and he's finally had enough. He pulls out yet another knife, and before he can deliver the blow, Kazar stops him, and they unleash on him. Spider-Man binds him, but he kicks Zabu off the building and Kazar jumps after him, but Spider-Man aids them in swinging back. In the aftermath, Kraven is taken away by S.H.I.E.L.D., and Zabu thanks Spider-Man. Spidey asks Kazar to join a team, and even though Kazar belongs in the jungle, he agrees to stay. Wolverine tells Spidey he did a great job, but Taskmaster managed to get away. Spidey cannot wait for his next mission together with Wolverine, and continues his life. At another time, Spider-Man is back to swinging around the city, and he thinks that he has the coolest life possible, except that he's broke. Suddenly, the fourth wall is broken, as Deadpool interrupts the scene. He is taking out a bunch of ninjas left and right, before introducing himself to us. He's on a mission to find Taskmaster's headquarters. He explains that he has a healing factor before leaving us to go back to Spider-Man, who is dumped in the trash. Later on, Spidey is down badly as he goes back to his shield base and meets the team. He gets blasted as he lets his guard down and is ordered to do a 20-minute run. Can his day get any worse? After he's done, he finds Deadpool talking the rest of the team's ears off. Deadpool shows them the time he played Dr. Doom, and he has the team in his bag. He then sprays Spider-Man with bug spray before whipping up his fails. Deadpool continues talking everyone's ears off and starts taking measurements of Spider-Man's suits. Finally, he takes over their computer, while the team explains that Deadpool used to train with them. However, he went solo as a freelance hero, and everybody loves him, according to Deadpool. So anyway, Deadpool says that Agent MacGuffin stole the secret identity files of every superhero from S.H.I.E.L.D. Everyone including Deadpool, Spidey, and the rest of the team. Nick Fury didn't tell them, and Deadpool decided to help the team by annoying the hell out of them. He locates Taskmaster, and Spider-Man decides to skip training and join Deadpool in his adventure. He gets dragged off, and Nick Fury suddenly arrives at the scene, mad at everyone. Later on, they get on Deadpool's personal jet that he stole from Iron Man. Deadpool explains his origin story. Ever since he was a child, he was always a fighter. Ninjas killed his mom right away, and Nick Fury took him in. That doesn't sound right. Deadpool tells Spidey to become a freelance hero like him, but suddenly, they're attacked by a bunch of jetpacks. They improvise and fly into the air, but they're caught by the bad guys. They deal with them mid-air and take them all out together. They look like Taskmaster, and suddenly, a missile is launched into them. Deadpool blows it up before it gets to them, and deploys a parachute before Spidey copies him and does the same. Deadpool then burns it off and dies of laughter when Spidey crashes. Spider-Man is getting fed up with Deadpool, who keeps annoying him. Deadpool's plan is to kill Taskmaster and his crew, but Spider-Man doesn't agree with this. Deadpool rushes in, but Spidey stops him from killing everyone, even stopping a bomb. He continues to stop the agents from dying, and Deadpool doesn't understand why he's like this. Spider-Man then realizes that Deadpool isn't a freelance hero, he's a mercenary. Deadpool then gets shot by a bunch of arrows, but explains he has a healing factor stronger than Wolverine. He then tells his origin story, and how as a little kid he fell into a radioactive pool. Suddenly, Taskmaster interrupts them and Deadpool is nowhere to be found, except he killed everyone. Taskmaster gets destroyed, as he can copy everyone's moves, except for Deadpool. Deadpool beats him around while dancing, but Spider-Man stops him from killing Taskmaster. Quickly, they take the drive away and hide everyone's secret identity. Spidey tries to call S.H.I.E.L.D. for backup, but Deadpool stops him. Taskmaster then reveals to Spidey that he stole the files from Deadpool in the first place, and that there is no Agent MacGuffin. Big surprise. Deadpool tries to enlist Spidey on his team, but obviously they're gonna fight. Spidey ditches his bomb and Deadpool tackles him, but they get shot with arrows. There are booby traps all over the place, and Spider-Man is disappointed that he looked up to Deadpool. More traps come up, and they get blown into the air. They catfight in the air before crash landing and begin insulting one another. They enter Deadpool's mind, and Spidey has finally had enough. The fight gets fishy, and Spider-Man gets strung by Deadpool. They snap out of it, and Deadpool whips out the big guns, but Spidey deals with it. This weird fight continues for way too long, and Deadpool gets stomped. Spidey is disappointed in Deadpool for not taking anything seriously, but he quickly gets an idea. He throws the book at him. With great power comes great responsibility. He beats Deadpool with morality, and Deadpool tries telling him yet another origin story. Finally, he tells the truth. He was a weird kid, and his life sucked until Fury grabbed him and trained him. He learned to laugh at the pain of his life, and Spidey has some sympathy for him. Before Deadpool tries to escape, Spidey tells him he has to face Fury, but Deadpool is nowhere to be seen. Spidey has the list, and saves everyone's secret identities. This was such a random team-up, but we loved it. Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool all battling Kraven the Hunter and Taskmaster. Never in our wildest dreams would we have imagined this. It's something straight out of a fan service, and we hope the rest of the series is more like this. Wolverine absolutely carried in this episode, and we loved his addition to the team. Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this one. Your support helps us grow. And tell me what you think about this story. Did you love the addition of Wolverine to the team? Did you like how Deadpool was portrayed, or was he too much in this episode? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if you're watching till now, thank you. I'll see you in another video soon.